And with you, the kicker, Chad Ryland. Gonna get things started. Off we go from Northwest Stadium. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll run here with the rookie. And he'll take it for 4 yards on that game's first play.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 6.
Ready.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up.
Looked to me like the quarterback had the option to pull that and make it a throw, but he decides to give it. Probably wishes looking back that he would have pulled it because there was nowhere for that running back to go.
This is 3rd and 6.
Ready. Cowboy 80.
From the shotgun on 3rd down. Daniels. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
He cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. It is 2nd and 9. Again, it's Benson. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
But after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Slot man gonna move in motion left. Arizona will take its first time out. Clock will stop. Talk things over before 3rd down. From the gun, it's Murray. Back left side, that's the tight end, McBride. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. 33. Here's 2nd and 8. Working out of the gun, Murray. Quick throw, taken in. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. Really nice job there.
Oh, that swung out wide and intercepted.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to rattle. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
Moving to his right. He's got it inside the 5. To the goal line and in. Zach Ertz. Touchdown, Washington.
Well, you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Start out with a run, and it's Benson. He's inside the 40, and he's out of bounds inside the 30. So a big one there to start the drive. 45 yards. Out of the pistol, it's Murray. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Murray going to hand this to Benson. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. First and goal coming up.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
Connor. He'll get this forward. No signal. They're going to mark him down at the 1.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Kyler Murray. Touchdown, Cardinals. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
And down 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Get up! 70 Lions! Hawk 70! Hawk 70! 60 Maverick! 60 Maverick! Get up!
Play action. Here's Daniels. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Josh Sweat in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
We are through 1 here on Wild Card Weekend. It's the Commanders with the early lead. More after this. You're watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Ready! Cougar 19! Ready!
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Now pass deep for McLaurin. And that is incomplete.
And I think at this point here, 2nd quarter of this game, I think now is where we can start seeing each team open up their offense a little bit more. Early on, everyone's kind of feeling each other out, getting a taste of what the game plans are. Here they finally take a shot downfield. Nice job by the defense, but this is going to put a little depth in that coverage and hopefully open up some other things.
He's got a man. It's McLaurin. And he's taken down up past the 35. First drive of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the first down with that one.
Let's go now! 70 Timberwolves!
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
Mike, the defensive line rush plan is critical when you're playing quarterbacks like this. You have to keep him contained in the pocket, because the second he gets out of the pocket, we can see what happens.
Crack all 80! Crack all 80! Ready, ready?
On first down, Daniel. That pass is taken in by McLaurin. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Not saying 19! Go!
On first and 10, here's Daniel. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready? 18 Cardinal! 18 Cardinal! Check! Hurt! Hurt!
run it on the inside handoff. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up first and goal.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves first and goal.
They'll have to go the full 10 yards. It's first and goal.
Liking 18.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches.
And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Commanders. Two choices down there. Either work it up inside or use that speed to the edge. And Greggy's able to sneak it in for the touchdown.
Down here this close, Mike, there's a lot of bodies in there tight. So oftentimes, if you can get the back on the edge, they can rely on that speed, and that's exactly what we saw here. He wins the race to the pylon, and he's rewarded with 6 points.
14, Cardinals 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Their own 28-yard line.
First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
Brings up second and 7.
They'll go again with Benson. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Third and 2. Now Murray. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. And he's going to get this close to a first down, but he's out of bounds a yard short. And that's going to make it fourth down. Returnable from the 17. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Daniels now going to look to throw. Now pass deep for McLaurin. That's caught. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 75 yards. Touchdown, Washington. Now the try for an extra point. The kick is good. And the Commanders extend it to a 21-6 advantage.
21, Cardinals 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Murray. Exiting the pocket right. Taking off. Murray, the former baseball player, knows how to slide. And he does it here after picking up the first down.
First down, Cardinals.
He'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw, and fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
Second and 10.
Ace.
From the shotgun, it's Murray. That's taken in by the running back, Benson. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. 12 yards on that hookup. It's good for a Cardinals first down. Out of the gun, it's Murray. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
He'll try again here. Second and 10.
Easy. Bush. 2-2.
Throwing again is Murray. He'll let it go deep left sideline. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Trey Benson, the intended target. And it's going to be third down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Man in motion, heading left. On third down, Murray. And that is incomplete.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Here's Blake Gillikin now. The punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here we go. Hawk 70. Ready?
Now Daniels throwing on first and 10. He's going to look for the home run ball. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big play to kick off this drive. 56 yards.
And after that explosive play, they have a chance to extend their lead even more, and they have had their way. The defense has had no answers for anything they've done in the passing game, and they don't find out a way to slow them down. He could be in for a long game.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start. Ready.
They'll throw with Daniel. That'll be taken in by Krosky Merritt. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
Washington. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Check, smash. Check. 19. Charger. 9.
We'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called.
On the jump.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal.
2. Cougar 19.
Here's Daniel. That's going to wind up incomplete. There's not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Cardinals 6.
Who survives? Whose season continues on to next week? One half to decide it. Time for the 3rd quarter of the NFC wildcard game. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. With Benson, and he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Off the play fake. Here's Murray. Going up top. And there's caught. And it'll be taken down at the 30. It is a big gain for Arizona. 42 yards.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chunk play.
And that one's going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
We know from talking to these coaches this week, Mike, that they think they got themselves a steal. They got this young rookie maybe a little later in the draft than a lot of people expected. I'll tell you what, they're not complaining. They think they've got themselves a starter and a star for a long time.
Murray now on 2nd down.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Have to get this to the 20. Here's 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Murray. Checking it down, this one is caught. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal.
And this is so much of the skill sets that we're seeing around the league at the running back position. You don't want to have to sub your running back off the field, Mike, when you build what they call these empty or 5-wide sets. And you keep your running back and run true receiver routes and be a threat. Because when you can, there's a lot of big plays to be made.
First down throw for Murray. That is caught at the 3. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone. And
fighting for the goal line. He lost the football, and it's out. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
So as you start operating your red zone offense, of course it goes without saying, Mike, you're trying to score touchdowns. But the worst case scenario is that you bring your field goal unit and you at least try for 3. You have to protect the ball. Turnovers are the cardinal sin of red zone offense. In this case, they dodge a little bit of a bullet here. The ball comes loose. Fortunately for the ball carrier, his own team recovers it. They can keep their offense on the field, see if they can finish this drive. Teams practice these situations all week long, like down here in the tight red zone. You find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd.
Come back. Let's go. Green. Oh.
Murray throwing on 4th down. And this will pay off. It is caught. Trey McBride. Touchdown, Arizona. The tight end using the middle of the field. I got a tight end next to me who's caught 60 NFL touchdowns. Knows how to operate down in those spaces.
And that was my favorite place to operate, Mike. I always had this rule. The closer you got to the middle of the field, the worse they got at defending the pass. So that's where I wanted to work, and that's where this guy was working and leads himself to a touchdown.
Out of the pistol, it's Murray. That's pulled in, and they're able to tag on the 2-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
This taken at the 5. A good return as he takes it across. The 30.
Takes over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Here we go. Back. Lightning 18.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. Over the middle, he's got McLaurin. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 39-yard line.
2nd down and 3.
Let's go now. 6. Gotta be lying. Ready.
The RPO. That one is complete. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Whiting only 2 yards the pickup there. First down, Washington.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Up the middle they go. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here comes 2nd and 4.
Let's go. Warriors, 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Cup 19, Cup 19.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Flush to his right. Now he takes off.
Give him credit for keeping this play alive as long as he could. This easily could have gone down for a loss, but he's kind of able to find his way forward and at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
3rd down, 3 to go.
Here we go, here we go. 18, Cup 19, Lions. Ready?
From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Jalen Lane. Touchdown, Washington.
And while everyone's going to focus on the play downfield, this touchdown, Mike, it ultimately occurs because of the protection up front. They do a great job picking up the blitz, and with those extra few seconds, that's all the time he needs. Finds his man streaking downfield, open, and when great awareness meets great scheme, all you need is great execution.
Now, for the point after.
Extra point.
The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchdown. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
We see this offense just continue to search for a spark. It's just this entire game, their execution's just been a little bit off, and now here in the second half, they find themselves down by multiple scores. They're going to have to connect on 1 or 2 of these big plays if they want to find themselves back in this one.
On the handoff, this is Benson. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. So 1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the ground, Benson begins the fourth quarter. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop them right at the line of scrimmage.
Second and 10.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
On second down, here's Murray. Flush to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Here's a third and 10. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. He'll go left side here and complete this one. It's a gain of 12 there. It's an Arizona first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately his passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Murray's going to throw again. Here's a screen set up for Benson. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25. Give him 13 on that screen play. And a first down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
Again, it's Murray. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
Omaha.
Receiver in motion, headed left. To throw again is Murray. Out to his right. He'll tuck it and take off.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold them to just a short game.
What can they do here on third down and 7? From the shotgun, it's Murray. Open man, left side, he's got it. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a first down.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
Rolling right. That one is incomplete. Make it something. What an adventure. Out of the pocket, looking for something downfield. Cannot connect. And it was an exciting incompletion. A run out of the gun with Benson. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. And it sets up third down.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
They'll look to set up the screen here. And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up and stop it before the lineman could get out to lead the way.
Nice job by the defense there, stopping them short on third down. Brings up fourth, but Mike, honestly, I don't think there's much decision to be made. He's got to keep his offense out there. They need to come away with points. Find themselves down multiple scores in this one. They're going to have to maximize these possessions.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They'll try and throw for it with Murray. That's taken in, and he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
All right, Mike, so think back to earlier in this game. The coach decides to be aggressive. He's successful on fourth down. He decides to do it again. This time, the defense has other ideas and comes up with a huge fourth down stop.
Ready up. No. 70 Timberwolves. Hey, smash Broncos. Let go.
Drive will start on the ground. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Let's go.
They'll stick with him again. And a nice gain, getting this to about the 23-yard line. A gain of 11 on that walk. Good for a Commander's first down.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Here's first and 10.
Go.
They'll stay on the ground. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
On the stop. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's a second and 9.
Panther strict. Here we go. Shot. Ready.
Now a move up the middle. It's a pickup of about 3 to the 28-yard line.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. That's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 5.
Here now, third and 5.
Come on. Set. Hey, ready.
Play action. Here's Daniels. Forced to his right. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the
2 first downs have them up to the 44-yard line. It's first and 10. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
A gain of 2.
Look him up on a second down and 8.
46-yard line.
Here we go. Let's go.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. leaving space inside the 40. And he will score. DeForest crossing the middle. Touchdown, Commanders. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Commanders 38, Cardinals 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25. Start out with a run, and it's Benson. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. 12 yards on the game, and that's good for a quick first down.
A really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? You see it here. Big explosive run. How the rest of the drive unfolds.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 37-yard line.
So it's a win here for the Commanders. They are moving on in these playoffs. They win here at home as the number 2 seed. That means right back here next weekend as they'll host a game in the divisional round. And that'll do it for my partner Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Commanders are winners as we say so long from just outside our nation's capital.